Yo, what's up card fighters? StereoDragonGravity here with another commentary card fight for you all. This time Diablo versus Chaos Breaker. So the Vanguards are already in the stand-up position. Diablo player goes first. Rides into a brand win and passes the turn. Chaos Breaker's turn. Rides his grade 1 and swings. Checking that early game critical trigger, getting that early game damage, very nice. Diablo rides his grade 2, calls an attacker to rearguard along with a draw trigger, giving it and moving it to soul using its effect. Give Painter +3. Swings with his Vanguard, drive checks Blaster Dark Diablo. No damage check trigger. Attacking again. And dropping down that 10k. Chaos Breaker's turn again. Rides into the Furious Claw Starvator. And calls a booster to rearguard. Swings with his Vanguard. Drive check, no trigger. And damage check, no trigger. Diablo's turn again. He rides into... I don't think he has Luard in hand, which is unfortunate for him. So he does go ahead and rides into Blaster Dark Diablo for that twin drive instead of waiting for a Luard. Calls a booster and swings with his Vanguard twin drive. Drive checking Morfesta and a Charon. Damage checking no trigger. Swinging with his rearguard and no damage trigger check again. Chaos Breaker's turn now, and he rides into the Chaos Springer, activating his effect to lock one in the back row. He activates Charcoal's effect to search out a grade 1 and Spear Call it. Or at the hand, I'm not sure which. It's one of those two. But either way, it will end up on rearguard circle. Skip the shuffling real quick. Calling a grade 2 to lock another rearguard with its effect. And calling the Starvator critical trigger, sending it to deck to lock another rearguard of his. And now that rearguard booster he called the previous turn has all that power. Unfortunately, he was not able to stride this turn. Swings with his Vanguard for twin drive. Checks the critical trigger and the stride enabler, so he will definitely be able to stride next turn. Diablo player does hit a heal trigger, and nothing. The rearguard swings for quite a lot. And our Diablo player just goes ahead and G-guards that, so you can have the GB2 later. Diablo's turn again. Draws. Drops Valdemir to stride into Distressed Dragon. Interesting choice. Chaos Bringer's effect activates at the beginning of Diablo's main phase, allowing him to superior ride as stand Chaos Breaker Dragon from the deck, since his opponent does have a locked rearguard. I think it's 2 rearguards that have to be locked for that effect. Diablo calls Howl Owl and anything else. Calls Morfesta, moving Howl out to Soul to give her +3. And calling the Charon. Activates Distress Dragon's effect, Counter Blast 3, Soul Blast 3, and choosing how many regards to tire? Let's see. He chooses Charon and uses its effect to allow it to be used as 2 retires. So his opponent retires 2 rearguards. Unfortunately, not getting that magic 6 to get rest of Distress Dragon's effect off. Goes ahead and attacks with Distress Dragon to Chaos Breaker and nullifies that with a Perfect Guard. Triple Drive, Blast Through Dark, Morfesta, anything else? Got a critical trigger, which is nice. Puts everything to Morfesta. And with Morfesta's Ritual, that should be 22. Crit 2. Goes ahead and takes the 2 damage, putting him to 5. Morfesta's effect activates since it hits Counter Blast 1. Spear Call a grade 1 from deck. End phase, Chaos Breaker Dragon's Limit Break will activate. Goes ahead and Soul Blasts 3 Star Invaders to retire all 3 and draw 3 cards as they unlock. And then Chaos player's turn begins. Stand and draw. Goes ahead and drops Chaos Brainer to Stride into Nebula Crunch Dragon. Goes ahead and uses Nebula Crunch's effect. Unfortunately, he won't be able to lock 2, but he will still be able to lock 1. And then he uses the Star Invader critical trigger to compensate for that and locks the other one. Calling some more rear guards. Swings with his Vanguard for 33, and it is nullified. Dropping Luard. Triple Drive, Perfect Guard, Furious Claw, and another grade 2. Swings with his other rear guard column for 19. Takes the 1 damage, and passes the turn. Now Diablo goes ahead and pitches a copy to Stride. Into our very wonderful Phantom Blaster Diablo. Calling Morfesta. And a grade 2 and another Blaster Dark Diablo. Pretty tough situation he is in right here, because he could go for the ability of retiring 3 of his rear guards and then forcing his opponent to retire 2 to be able to use that perfect guard in his hand, but he chooses not to. So he does have a rear guard to throw triggers onto. Triple drive, grade 1. Does hit a critical trigger to put on his rear guard. And third check, nothing. Goes ahead and swings with Morfesta for 19k, critical 2, and Chaos Breaker throws down a 10k and passes the turn. So it's Chaos Breaker's turn again. Oh, end phase resolution. There we go. Get that retire and draw. Dropping a Chaos Breaker from hand to Stride into Death Star Vader Chaos Universe. Calling the Furious Claw. Activating Chaos Universe's effect, forcing him to lock rearguard and call a card from his hand to a locked position on rearguard. Powering up Furious Claw, as well as calling another unit that allows him to lock, powering up Furious Claw even more. Swings with Chaos Universe for 33. Our Diablo player goes ahead and G-guards into Plot Maker. And with its effect, that will be 36, and he goes for the 1 to pass, hoping his opponent won't get lucky with triggers. Triple drive, draw trigger, power to Vanguard, grade 1, and grade 1. So it will go through. So he needs a heal trigger here, and it's not a heal. So that'll be it for this card fight. Go ahead and comment down below what you want to see next in another card fight video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Till next flick, thanks for watching. Peace out.